it's awesome. You know, I'm glad to see a lot of guys now taking my approach and taking fights, which we need here in this organization, you know. Super excited for the guy stepping up, striker, you know. I guess he's come down to Jackson a couple times and trained. I unfortunately never trained with the guy I would have liked to. That would have been fun, but don't know much about him, of course. You know, you guys are going to ask me, what do I know about Jon? I know nothing. Haven't seen any footage on him. Haven't seen any of his fights. It's kind of the way I like it anyway, so go in there and just do what Cowboy's going to do and fight my ass off for everybody. Yeah.
Do you worry that, you know, we always want to kind of keep building up and get towards the championship fights? Since you kind of put it out there that I'll take anybody, anytime, do you worry that the fact that you're going to have guys stepping up that maybe aren't pushing you in the right direction?
Man, I don't know about pushing me in the right direction. They're in the UFC for a reason, man, so overlooking anybody is not even an option, you know? It's not like, oh, we found this guy holding a sign that says we'll fight for food out in the corner and we're going to have him fight Cowboy. You know, he's in the UFC for a reason. And so, no, I think everyone going in my Cowboys' direction, it's fine. This is the direction I want to go. So taking fights and, you know, it was either pull off the card and wait for a title fight, which I could have done. It's not my style at all. So this is my direction. You know, taking this fight is my direction, and I'm excited for it. You know, when Dana called me, I almost like went into tears. Like, Dana, man, if you knew what I went through getting ready for this fight, the injuries and the, you know, it's just like, man, damn it, it just sucked. So I put a lot of money into this camp and getting ready. So for me just to tell my coaches and all my training partners, hey guys, sorry, no payday today. We just going, you know, that's tough. So we're taking the fight and we'll fight him, I'm sure. He ain't going nowhere. He's still ranked high up in the organization. You know, he's going to heal up, and we'll fight. And I'll be there. I'll be the guy. You know, I'm not afraid to fight Khabib at all, so let's go.
How close do you feel to a title shot after this fight?
Well, I don't know who else there is to fight, to be honest with you. If it's next, great. If not, you know, I see a lot of guys that were on social media calling me out, and I'd like to address those guys now. You guys have been in the sport a long time, so to call me out on Twitter, that's not going to work. You know, that's not going to do anything. Call Dana, call Joe. That's how I get fights. I just, you know, you call the big man, you say, hey, this is who I want to fight, and they make it happen. So, but I think, man, 8 in a row should do it. Maybe not. So this is my talk on Jon Jones. Had the cameras and the spotlight been on me when I was doing all my screwing up, I'd be in a lot of trouble. People would be like, God, you're a degenerate, you're an idiot. Now they say that anyways, but you know, the attention is crazy. Just like I was telling, you know, a reporter, I got punched in the mouth at a Whole Foods, knocked my glasses off my head. A guy, you know, I was texting on the phone, walking across the crosswalk, me and Lindsay, guy honking. She's like, you know that guy? I said, I don't know who that is. I just didn't pay attention. I went to my car. They come running over, running their mouths, and dude just smoked me and blew my glasses off my face, and I was fucking livid, man. Just seeing fire in my eyes. I look at Lindsay, and now where I am having to deal with all the, you know, the boat incident of me going through all this, you know, I just bit the bullet. I told the dude, I said, today is your lucky day. And he goes, yeah, I bet it's my fucking lucky day. And I was like, dude, if you touch me again, I'm not going to be able to control it. But I'm going to bite this bullet. I'm going to get in my car, and we drove away, you know. So just the maturity of where I am now and being in the public eye now, I can't just, when I'm driving my truck and I road rage, I want to get over and beat people up all the time. But, you know, I just can't do it. So, you know, Jon is just young. He's got a lot of money and making the mistakes. You know, he should have hired a driver. Absolutely. But he didn't. And now, you know, just he's in the public eye, so it's tough. And like I said, just the maturity where I am now, being able to not make those bad decisions, I guess, is where I am today. So, which is good. You know, 2 years ago, I'd have definitely made bad decisions. So, I don't know. He's gonna bounce back. I'm 100% happy with zero. I think it needs to be zero. I think zero tolerance means you're gone. You're done. I mean, just look at any other sport. Let's look at NASCAR. You fail a drug test in NASCAR, you're done. Your sponsor's dropping. Have a nice day. Talk to you later. And I think that'd be a lot better of an approach for athletes to not use the drugs. But then again, you know, with the UFC testing and doing all the things. It's almost like they're sinking their own shit because they're going after this, and the guys are failing. It's like, damn, man, it's kind of like a double-edged sword for them. But I'm on board. I don't take any steroids or any kind of PEDs at all. But I think it needs to be 100% zero tolerance. I'm with Nevada. I don't think it needs to be a slap on the wrist like, oh, we'll talk to you about it. You pay a fine, and 9 months later. No, it needs to be goodbye, done. Depending on the circumstances, of course. But I think there shouldn't be any issue of anything.
Boy, you're looking like the NFL, NBA.
Absolutely.
All these. Now it's like the combat sports. It's the strictest now, isn't it?
Sure, and absolutely it should be. I mean, just look at NFL and look at the assault charges and stuff that are happening. That they say, no, done. You're done until we resolve it. And I think that's what it needs to be. Absolutely, across the board. I don't think there should be any leeway or anything at all.
Do you ever sit back and wonder how many of the guys you fought have been on PEDs? Is that ever something you kind of like say, damn, that guy when I lost to him, or when this happened, or anything like that?
No, I don't care. If you want to use shit, come on, bring it on. I don't give a shit. I'm eating fruit rolls and drinking Budweisers, man. That's where I started, and that's where I'm gonna end. I've had the opportunity for people to say, here, take this and try this. Like, nah, because what if the day comes I can't take that anymore? They're not gonna take away fruit rolls and beer from me. That's for damn sure. So they might.
Do you think you have the feeling of most fighters? Your thoughts there? Or?
I do. I think if you guys sat down and talked to most of the fighters, they would be on board. Like, let's take all that away. Let's not allow any of that stuff. But then you got some of these guys that like marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana, but I think it's not. I don't believe it's a drug that you want to get high and fight. Sure, I don't feel like that's gonna benefit you any. And if you want to smoke weed, they're legalizing it in states across the U.S. now. And I'm a fan of pot. But I probably shouldn't be. I don't even smoke pot. But I just don't think. I think if people want to use it for medical use or to calm or for pain, or I believe you should be allowed to. So marijuana, yes. Cocaine, other drugs, no.
I was looking at that those 4 or 5 tiers that the Nevada Athletic Commission came out with. Each one, whether it's a 4th or a 3rd offense, banned for life.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 1 needs to be banned for life. That's what I think. No, you shouldn't be able to get caught, busted with steroids, and then give you a break. Like, well, okay, you were fighting for a world title, you were using steroids. We're just gonna take it, strip your title, give you a break, and let you come back. Like, no, absolutely not. You want to cheat, you're done. That's it. So that's my take on it.
What about like an errant supplement? You get that a lot, right? Like, oh, I took this and it was in this protein.
So yesterday I went scuba diving, right? The lady came and handed me a pill. She's like, take this, it'll help you it's all natural, it'll help you with your sinuses. And I was looking at it like, nope, I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, it probably maybe would have benefited me, helped me out, but I was like, man, if I pop because something stupid on here, but yeah, Aaron, I understand, but you should, before you take it, snap a picture of it. We have UFC doctors, man, on call.
Is that something you've had experience with?
Absolutely, yeah. Dr. D, man, I'll just take a picture, send it like, is this okay? Can I take this? Either yes or let me look into it. There's structure and there's people in place for that exact thing. So if I fail a drug test and I'm like, oh man, it must have been in the supplement I was taking, that's zero tolerance. It needs to be, Cowboy, you're a grown ass man. You're fucking 32 years old. There's no, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, bitch, you knew. You know what I mean? You fucking knew. So figure it out. So yeah.